Hello, Lockdown here today with another Hearts of Iron video for you. We are playing as the Qing Dynasty using the Great War mod. So this is set in 1910, and the main object of this mod is to simulate the Great War, so World War One. And today we're gonna be playing as the Qing Dynasty, so we're gonna be like away from all the war happening over here, and we're just gonna be doing our own thing. Now, an event will trigger at 1912, which is the Shin-Hye Revolution, which Republican China was born out of that. But this time, usually I play as Republican China and overthrow the Qing Dynasty. But today we're gonna try to continue as the Qing Dynasty. We're gonna conquer the world and assert the Celestial Empire's rightful place in the world. So, all right, let's start out. So we'll start with industrial effort. Start building some. Well, we have a lot of factories, but yeah, let's start building more. Just in random places, I guess. Infrastructure too. Need some of that. So for the majority of this war will be completely ignored because of all the actions happening in Europe. So we can just do our own thing here. Research. Weapons 1. Then we'll also research. So we got electrical engineering. Yeah, it's a bit changed. The Great War mod gives it actually goes all the way till 1946, so it goes all the way into the vanilla game. But what it does, it starts earlier, so you start with electrical engineering here, and then in 1936, which is a vanilla game, you have electrical mechanical engineering. So I guess we'll start with chemical studies. It's a pretty cool segue into the actual game. Yes. Basic hand tools, yeah. So in 1936, you got basic machine tools. In 1900, you have basic hand tools. So let's... Okay, so... how do we organize... Actually, let's build a lot of guns first. Support, field artillery. Alright. I guess we'll just have a big northern army and a big southern army. So you guys will... No, a little more. You guys... No. You guys. Okay, you guys will be... Yeah, Northern Army. Fengguozhang. Okay, that's you. Okay. And then everyone else, minus these guys, will be under Yuan Shikai. That's everyone. Very good. What's our... 27 guns, alright. We can recruit some new units. So our infantry divisions are pretty shitty. They only have 2 regiments. And our brigades are even worse, 1 regiment. Even though we have a lot of people. 7 million manpower at volunteer only. It's ridiculous. And cavalry divisions, only 2 horses. So yeah, we're gonna have to end up changing our divisions. Yeah, let's set up a 5-man queue over here. And then let her rip. Alright, so looking around the world, welcome to the Great War. Okay, really easy. Balls of steel, everything. Let's just go with the regular anyway. So, look at the map. The Russian Empire owns like everything here. Austria-Hungary is still a thing. The German Empire... So Poland, it doesn't exist yet. It's been eaten up by Austria-Hungary, Russia, and the German Empire. Italy, we've got condominium of Bosnia and Herzegovina. And we got Montenegro here. Oh, Edward VII died. Okay. The Ottoman Empire still exists, so it controls all of this stuff. This is where Albania would be, and here's Macedonia would be around here. Greece exists. France and the United Kingdom control all... The European powers control like all of Africa, except for Abyssinia, which is a modern day, well, Ethiopia back then. Iran, Afghanistan exist. Nepal and Bhutan exist. These weird emirates exist, sandwiched in between United Kingdom territories. The Korean Empire, I think this is the Chosun dynasty. So they're kind of like client kingdoms to me. Kind of. Oh no! Oh right, this is 1910. They're a puppet of Japan, right? So during the first Sino-Japanese War, the Japanese Empire, the Empire of Japan fought the Qing dynasty. Qing dynasty got rolled, and then the Korea was handed over to Japan. Also, Korea owns Taiwan. Sorry, Japan owns Taiwan. Yes. Yeah, so we don't have any orders yet. So, okay, so that's gonna happen. So Russia's gonna get dragged into this war, so we don't have to worry about them invading our shit. But in 1912, the revolt will trigger, and we'll have to fight the civil war. Usually, the Qing loses because Republican China gets a few events that just give them a bunch of territory and men. So I think we have to swiftly crush it, and then we'll be able to play as Qing. I think Mongolia, once the revolt triggers, Mongolia and Tibet becomes part of becomes independent nations and stuff. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Mexico, Brazil. Okay. So in Asia, the only country that exists right now is Siam, which is Thailand in modern day. France controls all of this shit. Netherlands control all of Indonesia. The United States controls the Philippines. United Kingdom, I believe this is Malaysia. Or is this Malaysia? I'm not entirely sure. The Pacific Islands are controlled by the European powers. Australia controls part of Papua New Guinea. At least I believe that's Papua New Guinea. Australia, is this still a... Yeah, it's the Dominion of United Kingdom. Yeah, so I have the Together for Victory mod. So it introduces a new puppet system and how to get free from the puppet system. But yeah, but basically what we're gonna do, speed up a bit. What we're gonna do is wait until the revolt. We're just gonna chill and wait until the revolt, and that's basically all we can do. At the same time, we'll be building guns, you know, recruiting new divisions. South African independence. Okay. Alright, so once the revolt is over and we've won, or we've lost, we can either play, well, depending on what happens, hopefully they'll give us control of Republican China once we lose. But I want to side with the Qing dynasty, you know, make China great again and all that. Hopefully we can pull out a win. I have faith. Do we have any have airplanes been invented yet? Yes, airplanes have been invented, but I don't know if warplanes have been invented yet. Yeah, nope, that's 1912. So yeah, the Great War mod has a bunch of new techs that feed into the old tree, into the vanilla tree. So for bombers, we have the prototype bombers are Zeppelins, the heavy bombers, at least the strategic bombers are Zeppelins. They start as giant blimps and shit. The first fighter is a scout. Let's see ships. So aircraft carriers start out as seaplane carriers. Oops. And you see I think you have to research no, that's already been researched. Yeah, alright. Tanks. So we got the armored car. My last playthrough was Republican China. We had a bunch of armored cars for some reason, but... And then we have tank prototype, and then heavy tanks, light tanks, and then you see it feeds in the original tree of light tank, medium tank, heavy tank. And besides that... Artillery. Yeah, you have we have these like Civil War looking field artillery, and siege artillery, and then... and then you get regular artillery in 1930. And then advanced heavy artillery stops there, so yes. And then land doctrine. Oh yeah. So this is another big change. You don't start in one of these 4 doctrines. You start with this doctrine. You have to finish this entire tree before you start another one. So here's mass charts. Basically all this early tactics was just like mass assault. It's just basically mass assault that feeds into mass assault. So when machine guns became a thing, then when trench warfare became a thing, you see the armored car, you see the tank. Yes, okay, so in another 2 years, the revolt will trigger. No template. What do we... Oh, all these things are not used by division. Well, okay, we're gonna stockpile them. So we have enough guns. We have plenty of guns. We just need to stockpile. Oh, that's another thing. Reminds me. New resources. Coal and wood are resources, because things run on coal right back then. And then you got wood, which you use to make the guns, which doesn't exist in the vanilla game. You still have oil. I do believe. Is it? What's missing? Do they have any resources missing? No, I think they just have. I think they just added resources because there's tungsten, steel, chromium, aluminum, oil, rubber. Oh well, now Korea actually is part of Japan. Completely. There's the Emperor Meiji. He's gonna die soon. Yeah, he's gonna die in 1912, and replaced by the Emperor Taisho. And he's gonna live until 1924, and then replaced by the Emperor Showa, and then so on. Right now, it's the it's Shentong Emperor. So that's Puyi, the last Emperor of China. All right, so just waiting on the roll. Can we speed it up a bit more? Hopefully, it doesn't kill my recording software. Yeah. So hopefully, alright, what's this? Alright, good. Everything's working. Alright. Now, we can produce the regular guns, research new stuff. What's this? So we got medicine. So medicine, yeah, medicine was not a thing, apparently, in war. Well, not a very advanced warfare aspect back then. But we're gonna increase hand tools. We got these new guns. What about grenades? Yeah, we should research grenades. Grenades are a good thing to have. Should we increase the research? Yeah, only 65 days. Good. Alright. Oh, we got a new division. You'll be assigned to here. Fengguozhang. Oh, you're another one? Okay. Actually, can we switch? Because he's better. Actually, no. Let's, Okay, this is new. You have to do naval and aviation effort before you get all of these. Or no, that's not true. You need to wait until after 1911 to get those things. So what else can we do? We could... Political effort? Sure, why not? Is there a way to switch? Oh, yeah. Alright, good for you, Portugal. We can unassign everyone. Wait. Okay, and then give it... Why are there 2 Yuan Shikais? That's weird. Okay, you're 1 Yuan Shikai. And then, okay, and then everyone else... if I can select everyone... Oh, I need to... Wait, select everyone. Please select everyone, cancel those guys out, and then give it to this guy. And everyone else just hand it over to this guy. Oh wait, we should give some to this guy too. Those are the new divisions that we just recruited. Okay. Early tank project? still think we should research. Surgical instrument sounds good. Okay. And what I don't like about this mod is that I'm not sure what they did since the last time. Mexican Civil War. Let's check that out. Mexico opposition. What are they? So these guys are democratic. Old Mexico was a monarchy or something like some dictatorship. All right, I think the monarchy. I think the opposition will win. I think that's what happens in real life. So, okay, so that's January. Okay, so we just have to wait a bit, and then we can start the next effort. More research. Let's start a doctrine, actually. No, let's wait, actually. All these things. Military police. Sure, why not? And while we're at it, maintenance companies. Free factories. Build more civilian factories. So the problem with this mod is, or rather just this period of time, it's really hard for us to just outright conquer things. It's a lot easier in Millennium Dawn. Millennium Dawn is the modern day mod, because all these countries belong to, like, all these, well, territories, like Vietnam, India, and the Philippines, they belong to other powers, so I can't invade them without entangling myself into other wars. So that's a problem with this time period, but we can... The last time I played as China, we joined the Great War, and we fought against the Soviet Union, which is an event that triggers in 1917. The war took 15 years to complete, and we just conquered all of China, all of Russia, basically. Alright, you will be there. You will be there. Oh, we can change the government again. Alright. So the problem I said with this mod is that I don't know if they fixed it, but if you see these advisors without portraits, in the previous iteration of the mod, if you pick them, you couldn't unselect them. You couldn't select anyone else. You were locked into that choice. But let's... Okay, good. I like division attrition -4%. Hopefully, can we unselect him? Oh, no, there we go. We can't. Yeah, see, I can't click on it anymore. So we're locked into division attrition. But -4% attrition is pretty good. What else can we do? This is actually positive when we make these decisions. Captain of Industry, always get Captain of Industry. Offense, dude. Alright, that's it. Make more guns. Research. Sounds good. Construction effort, sure. So, what I believe is that other armies... Oh, so there's... Yeah, that's World War II is definitely... World War I is definitely gonna happen. The thing is, the Qing dynasty is kind of behind in technology, so... if you go and look at the tech tree... So, most other countries... Yeah, most other countries have already gone to, like... They already researched this by the beginning of the game, but we only had this. And they probably already have machine guns and whatever, but we don't have it yet. So the Ottoman Empire is fighting against Albania. Some kind of weird border war insurrection thing. And I believe the event said they're losing. Yeah, we're just gonna wait until the rebellion. I believe it was 1911. November 11th, 1912. The Shin-Hye Revolution. How many more? Oh, we got 5 more divisions. Okay, you will go here. I don't have orders for these guys because the war is gonna start shortly, and what I don't want to happen is them to be like on a border and I have to call them back. So I just want them all just kind of clustered here. Well, I could ask them to garrison. That's true. Okay, so the Southern Army, you will garrison all this shit. Oops. Alright, Southern Army, this is your responsibility. That too. Okay. Now, Northern Army, you're gonna garrison. Oops. You're gonna garrison northern parts. Ah, they found Machu Picchu. Good for them. Alright, what else can we get? Well, there's only one theorist, so I guess I'll get him. So we can't get this because it's required. It requires these things. So I need to. You know what? I'll do army effort so I can reform my templates because they're complete crap. Encryption, decryption, reinforce rate. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we got a few months before the rebellion. Recruit as many divisions. I'm not sure if recruiting divisions was the best idea because they might just go over to the enemy. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Holy shit, we have a shit ton of guns. Oh, okay, so I want... Okay, so we got a pretty good spread here. Hopefully when Rebellion triggers, we'll be able to crush it early. The Mona Lisa has been stolen. Interesting. What do we not have? We don't have aluminum. That's fine. We're just stockpiling anyway. Yeah, arrest them all. Stupid revolutionaries. No democracy for you. Still got a few years, or sorry, a few months before that triggers. What else is gonna happen at this time? I believe there are a couple triggers of World War I. Alright, let's get equipment effort. Yeah, there's a couple of triggers of World War I. I believe one of them is the Balkans over here, and then there's some just weird border disputes somewhere else, and those will trigger World War I. Oh wait, Shin-Hye Revolution. Shit.
A few moments later.
Oh yeah, so okay, so it apparently gave me a game over. Can I rejoin as Republican China? No. Man, that's a bummer. I don't care about score. So can I? No, I can't play anymore. I can take over the German Empire? I don't want to take over the German. I want to play as China. Oh, here we go. Okay. Am I... No? Am I playing as China? That's weird. Am I... Okay, so... Am I playing as Republican? I can't... Alright, let me slow it down. Okay, World War One's starting, but okay, so I can play. I control Republican China now. All right, cool. So we can continue the game. We're not gonna get a score, but I don't care. We're just gonna play for shits and giggles. But yes, we control Republican China. We're gonna turn fascist or some shit, and then we can. Where is it? Where's my fascism? Oh, I can't select political advisors? Is it? What? Huh, maybe this breaks because I took over Republican China. Can we do this? Wait, let me just check something. Let's just check something to see if we could still, if this game's not broken for us, because it doesn't look like I can select any political advisors, or any advisors for that matter. So I don't know. Hopefully we can still play. I don't want to restart. That would suck. Well, let's just speed it up then. Meanwhile, World War One's starting down here. And who's in it? Italian aggression for something or other. There's a Serbian-Ottoman war. So World War One hasn't started in earnest yet. The bigger powers haven't gotten involved. But here we're gonna be trying to just want to play the game. Maybe since I took over, because I can't do diplomacy either. Alright, I think the save is broken, but alright, well next time we're gonna start as Qing Dynasty and play as Republic of China, or we can start in 1914. Yeah, the next installment will be starting at 1914, so we can avoid this debacle. But well, thanks for watching. This is Lockdown. Yeah, see ya.